What is slang borrowing? Have you ever wondered how certain slang terms make their way into everyday conversations? Today, we are going to talk about slang borrowing, a fascinating process that shapes our informal language. Slang borrowing happens when expressions from one language or cultural group are taken and used in another language's casual vocabulary. This means that words, phrases, or expressions originally from a different language or social group are adopted into slang. At its core, slang borrowing is similar to general borrowing in language. A community or language takes a term from another language, known as the donor language, and integrates it into its own informal speech without translating it. Often, these borrowed terms keep their original form, but they might be adjusted slightly to fit the sounds or grammar of the new language. What sets slang borrowing apart is that it occurs in informal settings. It often reflects social identity, group membership, or current cultural trends. Slang itself is known for being casual and non-standard, often playful or even subversive. Borrowed slang terms can spread quickly through social networks, media, and popular culture, influencing how we speak every day. There are a few types of borrowing that are relevant to slang. First, we have loanwords, which are words taken directly from another language without translation. For example, the word fiesta comes from Spanish and is used in English slang to mean a party. Then there are loan translations, also known as calques, where the components of a foreign phrase are translated literally into the borrowing language. This is less common in slang. Finally, we have nonce borrowings, which are temporary uses of foreign terms that may or may not stick around in slang. Slang borrowing often reflects cultural contact, migration, media influence, and globalization. It enriches our slang vocabulary by introducing new expressions that carry specific cultural meanings or social connotations. For instance, English slang has borrowed extensively from languages like Spanish, French, and African American vernacular English. In practical terms, slang borrowing serves several purposes. It can signal group identity or membership by using terms associated with specific cultures. It adds expressiveness, humor, or novelty to informal speech. Additionally, it reflects social changes and cultural exchanges in real time. Understanding slang borrowing helps us see how slang evolves and spreads. It shows the dynamic nature of informal language and how it responds to social interactions and cultural diversity. So next time you hear a slang term that sounds different, consider its origins and how it made its way into your conversations.